Welcome to this sacred moment. Today, we step into Genesis 22, not just a story of Abraham and Isaac, but as a prophetic unveiling of the crucifixion of Jesus Christ. This is not just history, this is hidden revelation, a glimpse of the cross before it ever stood on Calvary, all right? Now, let's go to Genesis 22 verse 2. Take now your son, your only son Isaac, whom you love. A father called to sacrifice his beloved son. It sounds familiar, right? This was not just about Abraham. It was a divine foreshadowing of John 3:16. For God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten son. God tells Abraham to go to the land of Moriah, a specific mountain chosen by heaven. It will be there on that very ridge, generations later, that God will sacrifice his own son, Jesus Christ. Abraham didn't realize it, but he was walking into a prophetic rehearsal of the crucifixion. Let's continue to build up the revelation. And Abraham took the wood and laid it on his son Isaac. That is Genesis 22 verse 6. Can you see something? That the son carrying the very wood on which he was to be sacrificed on. Isaac climbed the mountain with wood on his back, just like Jesus Christ carried his own cross to Golgotha. This is more than a test of faith. It is a divine imagery painted in fire and obedience. The father walks beside his son, silently grieving, just like the father in heaven watched his son ascend to die for the world. All right, Isaac spoke, "My father, where is the lamp for the burnt offering?" And Abraham, with a trembling and hopeful voice, he said, "God will provide for himself the lamp." He didn't even know how true those words were. For one day on that same mountain range, God will provide not just a lamp, but the lamp, Jesus Christ, the lamp of God, who takes away the sins of the world. Isaac's question echoed through history, and God's answer was nailed to a cross. All right, the ram and the crown. Just as Abraham lifts the knife, a voice from heaven stopped him. All right, do not lay your hand on the lad, for now I know you fear God. And then a ram appears, caught by its horn in a thicket. This was no coincidence. The ram with its head caught in thorns. It is a prophetic image of Jesus, crowned with thorns, entangled in a curse of sin. He was offered as a substitute sacrifice. Isaac lives because the ram dies. We live because Jesus died in our place. All right, let me tell you something in the whole of this story. Abraham represented God, Isaac represented us, and the ram represented Jesus Christ. Remember that as Isaac was not able to save himself, it's the same way we could not save our sins. So a ram was brought in to save Isaac, the same way Jesus Christ came in to save us. Remember, it is the same place at Mount Moriah that Jesus was crucified. Therefore, this is to let you know that Jesus' crucifixion was already foreshadowed, was already mirrored in the Old Testament. Just the way that ram was caught in a thicket by its own, it is the same way the crown of thorns was placed on the head of Jesus Christ, and that ram died in the place of Isaac. It is the same way Jesus died in our place. So when you read Genesis 22, don't always see the only part of Jehovah Jireh. It's always good you see the Father and the Son. See the cross hiding in the shadows of the Old Testament. See Jesus, the Lamb provided by God on the mountain that still speaks. See Isaac, as always, you and me. Remember, this has been Money Matters Show, episode 17. Remember to like, comment, subscribe. Always, you can leave a comment and share with your friends. Bye bye. Until next time.